Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because I'm going to be swatching, reviewing, and creating this tutorial using the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy collection. Oh my gosh, you guys. This past weekend was absolutely insane. If you guys followed me on Instagram story or on Snapchat, you will know what happened, but I happened to be invited to the Dose of Colors launch party with Desi and Katy, and it was absolutely surreal to be there. I still can't even believe that it happened and that I was invited, but I had such a great time. The party was absolutely beautiful, and it was so much fun to celebrate the launch with everybody. So these are the goodie bags that we were handed out at the end of the party, and I was given the entire collection, which is absolutely insane and so generous of all of them. So thank you, Dose of Colors and Desi and Katy, for handing these out. I've been so excited for this collection because it's so beautiful, and I was so excited to try it, so I can't wait to show you guys everything that's in here. But it was so amazing to be surrounded by so many amazing influencers. I actually got to meet and take a picture with Desi and Katy, which I will put right here. It was so amazing to be able to celebrate the launch with them, and I just can't imagine all the hard work that they've put into this over the past 2 years, so it was so exciting to be there and celebrate with everybody. It was honestly a night that I will never forget, and I'm so grateful to Dose of Colors for inviting me and for all of you guys for all of your support, because without every single one of you, I wouldn't have opportunities like that. So I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you for all your love and support. It all kind of feels like a dream, but it was unreal, and I'm so grateful for it. Before we get into the video, as always, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, just hit the little bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload. I upload 3 times a week plus more. This is a bonus video for this week, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified. And with that being said, let's get into this exciting video. I can't wait. So it was so crazy, you guys, because one day I got this email for an invite for this party, and I was so confused because they picked like 200 people to come to the release party. And when I got this email about this event, at first I thought maybe I was invited to that, but I hadn't filled out the Google Doc, so I was really confused. And then I looked a little closer, and the date was different from that party, and I was like, wait. It's like, is this coming to the right inbox? Like, at the time, the collaboration hadn't really been announced too much. We knew that they were going to collaborate with somebody, but we didn't know who. And so I had no idea who knew me and who sent this out to me. But of course I RSVP'd, and I was so grateful for the invite. We later found out they were collaborating with Dose of Colors, who I absolutely love, and they've been so sweet to me and so good to me. Even when I just started my channel, pretty much, Dose of Colors has always been there, and so I was so grateful that they sent out an invite to me, and it meant the world to me to be there. So of course I accepted. We went to LA for this party, and oh my gosh, it was absolutely amazing. First of all, I absolutely love the colors that they chose for this collaboration. Inside the PR box, you open it up, and there's a stunning picture of Desi and Katy. There's a little card with like 2 makeup looks on it, one on this side and one on this side, both so beautiful. It also came with a little card describing the eyeshadow palette, and here is the entire collection. So they released an eyeshadow quad, 2 highlighters, 2 matte liquid lipsticks, 2 lipsticks, which I believe are a completely new formula, which is super fun, and a lip gloss. So a really gorgeous collection, beautiful colors. The packaging on this, you guys, let me show you. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the outside of the eyeshadow palette. Do you see how beautiful this is? Oh my gosh. Maybe you can see how it sparkles if I hold it further away, but I'm obsessed with this. It's so like luxurious looking. This is something that I would keep out and display because it looks so beautiful. Inside, of course, are 4 shadows. I love how they name them after their dogs. So we have Noli, Suze, Harpoon, and Turbosan in here. The inside of the packaging is rose gold. There's a little mirror up here, which is awesome, and it says Dose of Colors right here. The packaging, though, I can't get over it. Here is the back of the eyeshadow palette, which shows the shades. So on their eyeshadow guide, they kind of explain each shade. Suze and Harpoon are meant to be used wet, and then Noli and Turbosan are meant to be used just with your finger. All 4 of these shades were designed to be used as more statement shadows. That's why you don't find any transition shades or any matte shades in here, because everybody kind of has their own favorite transition shades. I really like that there are 4 statement shadows that you can kind of create bold looks with. I thought that was a really creative idea. I'm gonna swatch Suze really quick. I did get my finger wet, So this is Sue's. This is what I have on my lid right now. It is so beautiful. Just like that perfect pop of gold. I can really picture doing a halo eye look with this and it being beautiful. So I'm really loving this one. Next, I'm going to swatch Noli. Oh my gosh. That was like one swipe, you guys. Noli is a gorgeous bronze shade, which I did pop a little bit on the outer corner, but I can't wait to put this all over the lid. It's absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if you can see very well, but there are gold flecks of glitter in here. Oh my goodness, like such a beautiful bronze shadow shade. I'm obsessed. Next, I'm going to swatch Turbosan, which I have not swatched yet. I'm really excited about this. Oh my gosh, what? What? Oh my goodness. And that was not with a wet finger, that was just with my finger. That is insane. That is insane. It's like purpley but berry-y, but oh my gosh, I can't describe it. It's so beautiful in person. I cannot wait to use this all over the lid. I'm going to be creating a lot of tutorials using these products, you guys, because I am just smitten by them. They're beautiful. I am actually like shocked by that swatch. Whoa. The last shade, Harpoon, is meant to be swatched wet, so I'm going to dip my finger in some water and then put that in the pan. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I got that on camera. I was so excited. It almost turns into like a cream shadow. That's almost the best way I can describe it. Look how gorgeous that is. The mermaid's called. They want their eyeshadow back. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. That is literally like a mermaid in an eyeshadow, which I'm obsessed with mermaids, so that is so beautiful. It's like green but gold but blue. Oh, obsessed with that. So that was the swatches for the eyeshadow palette. I'm absolutely obsessed. Next, I'll swatch the two highlighters for you guys. The first one is called Mirame, I believe. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. It's more of a bronzy highlight. I will swatch real quick. Wow. Oh my gosh. The packaging on this is the same gorgeous sparkly front. Here's the inside. This one also has a mirror in it and it's rose gold. The packaging on this, I can't even tell you how gorgeous it is. I'm obsessed with it. That highlight is beautiful. It's a little bit too dark for me. I'm not wearing this on my face, but I could definitely use this as an eyeshadow, or if I did self-tan, I bet it would work a little bit better. Right now, I'm pretty fair and it would probably just look a little bit muddy on me, but if you are medium to dark skin tones, this would look insane. It would look beautiful on you. Here is the second highlighter called Fuego. So pretty on the inside. This one also has a mirror in it. Let me swatch it next to Mirame. These are so buttery and buildable. They leave your skin just with a sheen. They're not super glittery. They're so buttery. In fact, I looked on the back of the packaging and it said that there's shea butter in here, which is so cool because it's more of a hydrating formula. It feels so beautiful and it's so buttery. And so the fact that there's shea butter in there explains the reason why it feels so buttery. Fuego is the one that I have all over my skin. This is such a gorgeous golden highlighter and it even works on my fair skin, which is really impressive. It doesn't look too yellowy or stripy because sometimes I run across that problem when using a golden highlighter. If it's not like champagne-y enough, then sometimes it can look a little bit too streaky on my face and too obvious, but this one really blended into my skin. I'm obsessed with it. So I feel like this one would be gorgeous on all skin types, especially light to medium skin tones, because I love how it looks on my fair skin. So next I will swatch some of the liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Hot Fire. I think this might be what I was most excited about. I actually haven't put it on my lips yet, but I will swatch it for you. Here is Hot Fire on my hand. I'll do a little lip swatch as well so you can see what it looks like on me, but such a gorgeous fiery hot orangey red color. I believe that this is the same formula as the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, which is an amazing formula. The packaging on these liquid lipsticks are beautiful. They're a little bit different because you can't see through to the color like the other Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, but the cap is rose gold. The name is on the bottom and it's like a really soft material, not like velvety or anything, but I can't explain it. It's a really like soft plastic. The second liquid lipstick is this one right here. This one is called Saváge, which is such a cool vampy lip color. I'll swatch it next to Hot Fire. So there is Saváge right there. So cool. I absolutely love this color. It's so different. It's super bold, but I feel like it's it's a really wearable bold. I feel like so many skin tones could pull this off, and this is a total fall winter color in my opinion, which is kind of fun. I feel like you can wear these all year round, but this one is a very springy summer color, and this is very fall winter. I don't know if they meant to do that. Obviously you could wear them both year round, but they just remind me of those seasons. So next in the collection are the two nude lipsticks, which I think are so amazing. The packaging on these are amazing as well. It also has their signature on the tube, which is so cute. This one is called More Creamer Please. I will swatch it for you. And I'm pretty sure this is a new formula completely. They wanted to create a formula that wasn't too matte but not too creamy, just like the perfect in between, and they totally were successful at that. This is No Creamer Please. It's much more of a yellowy brown undertone. Super different from anything that I own, and I tried this on yesterday and I really liked it. It was really different. This is a nude that I feel like will work across all skin tones as well. The second one is called No Shade. Same gorgeous packaging. This is what I'm wearing on my lips right now actually. Here is No Shade. It's a lot more of a pinky nude, which I feel like suits me really nicely. Again, this is a nude shade that would work across so many different skin tones. I think they are beautiful. I love them both, and I feel like actually mixed they could be really pretty too. I'm really wanting to try that. I want to try putting this all over the lips and then popping this shade in just the center of the lips for a little bit of dimension, you know? Last but not least, we have their lip gloss. This is called Over the Top. Such a beautiful golden glittery gloss. I swatched it right above right there, and I also have it on my lips right now over top of the lipstick. This has a lot of glitter in it and it's so beautiful. I will say you do feel the glitter. It's a little bit more gritty obviously than a normal creamy gloss, but I feel like it's such a fun, unique gloss to have in my collection. It's so different than my other glitter glosses. I really like it, and I haven't had the chance to wear this for a long period of time, but I really like how it feels on the lips. It's not too sticky, and I feel like it's so versatile. You could put it on top of so many different lip colors as well as wear it by itself. So I think this is a gorgeous gloss as well. So that is it for the swatches, you guys. This collection overall is just stunning. So I already moisturized my face with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I almost forgot what that was called. And then I did my brows using the Benefit Precisely My Brow, put some Shape Tape concealer on the lid and set it with some Laura Mercier translucent powder, so we are ready to start with the eye look. So like I said before, the quad that they created was meant to be more like statement colors. I'm going to go ahead and use different transition colors and crease colors. I'm going to hop into my Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette, and I'm going to start with this shade right here. This is called Instinct, and I absolutely love this as a transition shade on me. It's just the perfect nudie peach color. Next, I'm going to be mixing these two shades right here. I'm just going to kind of hop back and forth between these. These are called Journey and Stone, and this I'm going to kind of focus a little bit lower than the transition shade, just in the crease a little bit to help define that. I have some water here on my desk, so I'm just going to pour a little bit into this cap since I am not near a sink right now, and I'm going to be using one of the shades that are meant to be worn wet. I just dipped my finger into that cap of water, and I'm putting it into the shadow right now, and I'm just going to start to press and swipe this across the lid. Oh my gosh, you are kidding me. So much pigment in this shadow. It looks like literal gold foil just happened to be on my lid. Oh my gosh. So then I'm just running my brush back through the crease. I did get quite a bit of gold fallout, but I noticed, like, since this is the first time I'm actually using this, I noticed that if I just dipped my finger in and like just patted it into the pan, that I didn't have as much fallout as the times where I kind of swirled it around and got some of the dry flakes around the outside of my finger on there. Luckily, I am doing my eyes first, so it's not a problem at all. I want a little bit of the bronze shade, so I'm gonna grab this bronze shade right here, and this one you can just use with your finger. So I'm just gonna dip my finger into this and press this on the outer like third of the eye. This color is beautiful. I love my bronzes and my golds, so I was so excited to see both these shades in here. I'm just taking my brush and blending through the crease. I want a little bit more warmth through the crease, so I'm just going back into my Tarte palette. I'm taking this shade right here called Ember, and I'm just putting that a little bit through the crease to warm it up slightly. I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown eyeliner. This is in the shade Jet, and I just want to kind of scribble this really close to the lash line. That will just really help define the lash line. I don't know if you can see the difference. I'm just going to do it on this side too. I'm gonna dip back into Sue's with this angled brush, and I'm just gonna follow the liner and kind of set that black liner with something a little bit softer. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my makeup wipe really quick and clean up the fallout under the eye. Next, I'm gonna hop into the Smashbox Primerizer. I've been really liking this recently. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over my face. For foundation, I'm gonna use these Hourglass Vanish Sticks in the shade Shell and Bisque. So I just draw random stripes and then I just blend it out with a brush. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer under the eyes. I'm also using it to highlight the center of the face. So I'm just taking some of the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm setting the center of the nose, and then I'm taking a brush and just patting underneath the eye area to set that as well. And then I'm just going to pat a little bit of powder all over the rest of the face. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the eyes. I'm gonna hop into the Tarte palette again, and I'm gonna go into the Instinct shade. And I'm just going to start to buff this along the lower lash line. And I'm going to connect it up to these shadows here. And I'm putting it pretty low because this is more of a subtle transition-y shade. So this is going to go the lowest on the lower lash line. Next, of course, I'm going to make Stone and Journey again. And on that same brush, I'm going to buff this closer to the lower lash line. Hopping back into this eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna actually dip my brush into the cap of water that I have, and I'm going to put that into the gold shade, and I'm just going to lightly kind of press and drag this from the inner corner about 2/3 of the way in. I really actually like how it applies with a wet brush. I feel like I have more control over it, so I might try doing that next time on the lid. Then I'm gonna hop into the bronze shade, and this we're going to focus on the outer third of the lower lash line. I'm just gonna pop on some mascara really quick. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm going to quickly pop on some of the Ardell Individual Lashes just to kind of thicken up the top lash line to make it a little bit more glamorous yet natural. I like to do this using the Duo glue. This is the dark tone glue, so it dries black. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I just pick up a lash with some tweezers, dip the tip of it into the glue on my hand, then I just pop them on. Now I'm just going to pop a few randomly to kind of fill in the gaps. So now that lashes are done, I'm gonna pop on some bronzer. I've been loving this bronzer from Bare Minerals. It is their Invisible Bronze Bronzer, and this is in the shade Fair to Light. I love it because it's buildable and it never makes me look muddy. It has just the right intensity for my skin tone. So I'm just going to place this on the outer parts of my face, along the jawline as well. I like to put a little under my lip as well. I've also been really liking this powder for my nose contour, so I just take a little tapered blending brush from Sigma, tap off the extras and run it down the sides of my nose and loop it around. And then I like to put a little bit underneath as well. Then I just take my brush with the translucent powder and kind of dust it around the areas that I just applied the bronzer so everything is nice and blended. For blush, I'm going to hop into MAC Melba, one of my all-time favorites. And I'm just going to start to build the color on my cheeks until it's the intensity that I want. Now for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy highlighter in the shade Fuego. It's the most beautiful golden shade, and I just want to be dripping in gold. So I'm taking my tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. We're just gonna start to build this up on the cheekbones first. It is so pretty. I'm gonna place it down the center of the face as well. Down the center of my nose, right here. Oh my gosh, I love this highlight. It's like the perfect golden tone for lighter skin tones, I feel like. Woo! I'm gonna be using this shade as an inner corner highlight as well. I'm gonna make sure to drag it kind of into the eyeshadow shades on both the top and bottom lash line. Then I'm gonna take a little bit under the brows, highlight that. Man, this is so pretty. For lips, I'm going to be using their lipstick in the shade No Shade. So pretty, this packaging, you guys. I can't. Oh my gosh. That lipstick color is like a perfect nude for me. I've never found a nude lipstick that looks this good on myself. Really excited about this. Okay. I'm going to pop on their lip gloss. This is in the shade Over the Top, so we can make this a little over the top. I'm just going to set everything with the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. And then my favorite part of looks these days is to set the brows. I'm just using the Benefit 24-Hour Setting Gel. I've been loving this stuff. So I like to run that through my brows, and then I take the spoolie and just kind of break up any super textured areas. Sometimes I like a really textured brow, but I just want it a little bit softer. So really quickly, I'll give you guys my little review. Honestly, I'm so impressed by this collection. Dose of Colors is one of my all-time favorite brands. I really haven't tried anything from them that I don't like. So I was really happy to see that they collabed with Dose of Colors because I knew that the quality was going to be top-notch no matter what. The packaging is absolutely stunning, you guys. It's more beautiful in person than it is in pictures or in videos. This eyeshadow palette I feel like is a must-have for everybody. These are 4 shades that are so unique yet so wearable and so gorgeous that I am obsessed with this eyeshadow palette, and I can't wait to create more looks using the 4 of these shadows. They look absolutely amazing on the eyes as well. The 2 highlighters are so gorgeous. The only thing that I would say about it is that Fuego seems like a better match for my skin tone. Mirame seems like it would work best on medium or darker skin tones, but I can't wait to play around with this. I feel like if I had a little bit of a fake tan, I'd be able to pull it off, but Fuego, for me, being a super fair person, I feel like it looks absolutely gorgeous all over the skin. So the formulas of these are amazing. It's buildable, it's buttery. Honestly, I'm so impressed with this collection, you guys. The lip colors are beautiful. My personal favorite would have to be this one and this one, but all of them are beautiful. I'm obsessed with this nude color right here called No Shade. I've never seen a lipstick that looks as good on me as this one does. A nude lipstick, I mean. I don't own anything like it. The formula is so comfortable, and I'm just overall so impressed with this collection, you guys. So that completes my little video. I hope you guys liked it. Once again, congrats to Dose of Colors and Desi and Katy. This collection is beautiful, and I cannot wait for all of you guys to try it. As far as pricing goes, I did not see anything right now about the pricing of these products, but I will put everything in the description box once I do see prices for everything. And also, this collection will be launching on the 14th, so mark your calendars. You will not want to miss out on this launch. This is probably one of the most gorgeous collections that I have ever tried out. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because Dose of Colors is amazing. I'm not just saying that because I went to the party and Dose of Colors gave me this box. Like, honestly, everything in here is so beautiful and it's so me. Like, I love, you guys know I love my nudie, peachy looks, and so this is just everything to me. So if you are interested in getting this collection, I say go for it. It's amazing. Do not hesitate. You won't be disappointed. So that completes this video, you guys. Thanks again for watching. I love you all so much. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye!